Parents, grandparents, you take great pride in your children and you would do anything to protect them, right? So today the experts from State Farm are here to tell us what steps we need to take before our kids or grandkids get behind the wheel.
Calling all cougars, well, take that as you will. Today we are going to hear from a self-proclaimed cougar and what she says women can do to attract the eye of a younger guy.
Calling all dogs and their owners. Bark in the Park is set to take place this weekend in Easton. How you can help dogs like this one here and so many other animals.
And Miley Cyrus is temporarily joining the guys on 2.5 Men, who, she says, will be her love interest, and it's not who you may think.
And just in case you've looked at your calendar, yes, it's Thursday, and yes, we're in the kitchen. The chef from Galaxy 66 is making a salmon dish with a fall twist. Del Mar Life starts right now.
Yeah, I know. He's already started it. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm not going to be
Can we just get to the kitchen segment right now?
Go straight to the kitchen. I'm Jimmy Hoppa. Welcome to Del Mar Live from historic Studio D.
And as always, we'd like to welcome our studio audience. Thanks for joining us today. We've got a group from Kokomo visiting. Yeah.
Good to have you guys here.
And speaking of visits, an unusual, well, kind of an unusual visit, we'll say impromptu visit yesterday. Katie Walker of Salisbury posted a picture on her Facebook last night. She took it at Twister's Gymnastics in Berlin. Take a look. All right, you got to look kind of hard, but in the back behind that group is Michael Vick. He stopped by the gym on Route 113. He told everyone he had a flat. So,
and went into the gym.
And then went into the gym, and of course they, realized who he was, and they all got excited and asked if he could pose with them, and he did. So,
well, that's
kind of cool.
Yeah. Nice that he did that. It's nice that he did that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Tomorrow is Third Friday in Salisbury. Sister Cities representatives are going to be around with a project for the kids.
Yes.
Explain this project.
Okay. Basically, Salisbury has 3 sister cities. One of them is Tartu, Estonia, and of course Salisbury, England.
Okay.
So representatives from those 3 sister cities are going to be at Third Friday in downtown Salisbury, and they're going to have a display with information on the cities, but they're also going to have an activity for kids where they can make flags of the sister cities.
Oh, the sister cities.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that neat? And here, right here, this is a picture from the Wicomico Public Library. That is actually items from those cities, a display there at the library if you want to go see them. Pretty cool. Yeah.
And that's tomorrow.
That is tomorrow, Third Friday.
Plan on that. Do that. Operation We Care. We got something about this and we wanted to share with you. They could use your help to bring a little holiday spirit to our troops that are deployed out into harm's way. The program packs care packages for our military personnel that are overseas, and they're looking for your help as far as donations of items to put in the packages to send out. Here's what they need for the most part. Shampoo, body wash, deodorant, Pop-Tarts, granola, popcorn, what else we got here? Beef jerky, Slim Jims, that kind of stuff. Instant oatmeal, ramen noodles, Pop-Tarts, cans of pasta.
Pop-Top cans of pasta.
Pop-Top cans. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Pop-Tart cans.
Because
that's not
something
quite
that
correct.
They don't have to use a can opener to open.
Don't have to carry around the hardware. There you go.
Yeah, so if you have any of those items and you would like to donate, we're going to put some information on our website, delmarvalife.com, and tell you how you could get those items to Operation We Care.
Yeah, and trust me, they will love getting it. You may never hear personally a thank you from them, but you know they love it.
Yes.
Got some good news this afternoon out of Dorchester County. A couple of different things, actually. The county council has agreed to act as a conduit for a $70,000 grant to put into effect some emergency repairs at the Salvation Army homeless shelter.
Oh, nice.
Good news there. It's wonderful that they would actually get this done. That's one thing.
Yeah.
The other thing is the Cambridge City Council voted unanimously at a special meeting last night to try to get state money, because what they want to do is fix up the area around Sailwinds Park before they actually go in and do a whole bunch of redeveloping there. So some really good stuff going on there.
Good stuff going on in Dorchester County. We love good news.
Love to see them get in on that.
Yeah. And then just something that happened earlier today, a bunch of bigwigs were at a dedication this morning of Mid Pines Estates, that's in Somerset County, and Princess Anne. The 36-unit affordable housing community opened in July, and it targets residents whose income is less than half the average of the area.
Of what's there.
Yeah, there in
so
Princess Anne.
Good stuff there.
Glad that they were able to show up for that and get that all underway.
Apparently, you know, me and you were just in the wrong place. They're passing out money all over the place.
Really?
We're not getting any of it. Talbot County Schools, they got a $25,000 grant yesterday from Monsanto. What it is part of the America Farmers Rural Education Initiative. Now, Sherry Sutton's with the Talbot County Public Schools, and she says this grant money is going to be used not only to fund the 5th grade trip to the Eco Hill Environmental Educational Center, but also to support the middle school science programs and the high school ag courses.
Nice.
So great stuff there. Get a $25,000 grant. That'll work anytime.
Yeah.
Talbot County Schools also recognize the volunteers behind the Care Packs project. What that is, Easton Elementary School-based enterprise aimed at providing backpacks that are filled with nutritious food to students and families who are in need. So they've been working real hard on that project. They've made a lot of progress in that project to get there. My hands are going to get tired of clapping for these guys and the great job you guys are doing.
I tell you, a lot of good people on Delmarva.
No kidding.
Hey, one of my pet peeves is road construction. Okay, and I'll tell you why. They always manage to mess up whatever I'm doing by fixing roads
at the wrong
time. At the wrong time. You know, they fix the road on the way to work. When I'm on my way to work. If I want to go to the beach, they fix that road.
They're fixing the road.
If I want to go across the bay, they fix the bridge. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
It's not that we don't mind it getting fixed. No, that's not it.
I'm joking. Good news for some Christmas shoppers in Dover. DelDOT has agreed to hold off on milling and paving operations on Loockerman Street until after the holiday season.
Oh, good.
That's good news for shoppers. That's also good news for shop owners. They were going to tear up the sidewalks until some businesses say, nah, not such a great idea, please.
Great idea.
Really? So they're happy, I'm sure.
Good planning there.
Yeah.
It's not too long. I think they'll push it into spring of next year.
Yeah.
Not too bad. You like to fish?
Yes,
right?
I do.
Do you go out rockfish?
No.
I haven't. I never have. I would love to.
I've never done that.
There is an appeal out. If you catch rockfish out of the Chesapeake Bay, please, for Pete's sake, put it back. Kidding. Marilyn Dinar says they've done their research. They say the number of juvenile rockfish that are in the bay right now is at its lowest since 1953.
Really?
Now here's the deal. What they do is they go out with a net and they catch as many as they can, and they call that a haul, and based on how many juvenile rockfish are in the net, they figure out how many there are in the bay. This year around, they caught less than one every time they pulled in a haul. Compare that to last year where they caught almost 35 every time. And they're saying there's like practically no juveniles in the bay right now. But scientists are saying don't get worried about that just yet, because apparently rockfish do this all the time.
They kind of
They'll have like huge numbers, and then the next few years they'll go down to practically nothing, and then come back again. And you were saying they had the
moratorium.
The moratorium.
Yeah, back in the 90s, I think.
Did that. Numbers came back, but still the same pattern goes. So, yeah, and we're just kidding you about Now, if you want to fillet it and send it to Lisa and I, that's okay. Just saying.
Hey, one of the highlights of my summer, as you all know, because I wouldn't shut up about it, was the Firefly Music Festival in Dover. It was a really good time. One of the groups that was there was the Felice brothers. Well, they are coming back to to Delaware. They're actually coming to northern Delaware, Arden Glid Hall tomorrow night. Their second concert in Delaware this year. The Felice Brothers and Toy Soldiers in concert. That's a Friday night, October 19th, 8 p.m. Arden Guild Hall.
Yeah.
Okay. 2126 the highway.
There's the info.
There's all the information if you want to go, if you enjoyed them.
Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's going to be a show. We talked about this yesterday or day before, I can't remember. Did you feel the earthquake this morning?
There was another earthquake this morning?
Well, no, actually it was the same earthquake.
It was the same earthquake?
They planned it ahead.
Oh.
No.
Oh, that earthquake.
That earthquake.
You told us about that. That's right.
What happened at, I think it was 10:18 this morning. Oh, look at this video. This was an earthquake that happened just yesterday out of Maine. Look at this little girl talking on her computer when suddenly things start moving. This was one of the things that caused everybody to participate in this earthquake drill. Look at her.
Like,
is that Dad coming up the steps? What's happening?
What's going on?
But this was in Maine yesterday. There was another earthquake, and of course you remember last August we had that earthquake that was in Virginia. We felt it here, and Shake It Out. It was the name of the earthquake drill. Last year, 9 million participated. And you know what do you do when there's an earthquake? This year,
crawl under the table.
How are you going to do that with me under there? This year, it's estimated that 14 million people participated, just so that we know, in case there's an earthquake, what we should do.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's a good drill. It's a good idea. It was scheduled. That's what was going on this morning, in case you saw things going on or heard stuff going on. That They had a drill that was
saw people
scheduled
under
nationwide.
tables,
Yeah.
desks in schools. Don't worry.
Right. Everything's good.
Good.
Have you ever heard of a bridge competition?
A bridge, to build a bridge?
To build a bridge.
No.
Had a competition in Paris recently because they wanted to put a bridge over the River Seine.
Oh, okay.
And this was one of them that came up. You need to take a look at this. Look closely, because what you're seeing is actually what's there.
What are those?
Those tubes around the side are filled with air. In between the tubes are trampolines.
Oh, how cool is that?
If you look really close, you can see people jumping on the trampolines to cross the river.
Whoa.
There's a slide, there's steps on either side. There's the Eiffel Tower in the background.
How about
Look
that?
at these guys.
What
They're
if
gotta be 70, 80 feet in the
What if
air.
you get too air? Yeah, and fall in the river. Kind of defeats the
What
purpose,
happens if
doesn't
a
it?
boat goes under?
Yeah, really? Is that real, or is that just a
honest to
concept
goodness,
picture?
I don't know. It looks very real, and it was in Gizmodo, on Gizmodo.com, which, you know, they put this kind of stuff out all the time. So I think it was real.
Wow.
But yeah, that'd be something to have across the Waikamaco, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'll be back. Just saying.
Well, still to come on Delmarva Live, parents. Many of us have been there. Our teenagers start driving, and we are a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
As part of the National Teen Driver Safety Week, what you need to know before your kids grab the keys and go.
And a little bit later on, Alan and Walden get a visit from a special guest on the set of 2.5 Men. And her name is Miley Cyrus. She dishes on why she wanted to be a part of the show and find out what it was like working with the guys. Delmarva Life, live at its best here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. And your local York and Mitsubishi dealers.